Video game worlds can be extremely confusing, and if you're anything like me, boring dialogue, books, letters, quest briefings, and even more reading can quickly make you lose interest in the game. So in this series, I'll be quickly recapping parts of video game lore in the series I like to call Lore Explore. Enjoy. Welcome to the first episode of Lore Explore. Today I'm going to be explaining the gods and religious figures of the Elder Scrolls V or 5 Skyrim. At its most basic level, there are 9 gods in total in Skyrim, but as is usual with video game lore, it doesn't end there. In our world, or IRL, we would call them gods, but in the game, they are referred to as the 9 divines. This is the first thing that we have to understand. We would call them gods, whereas in the Elder Scrolls, they are referred to as divines. Each of these divines is responsible for an aspect of life. For example, there is a divine that is in charge of life and death, a divine that is in charge of war, and so it continues. There are 9 divines in total, but it gets more complex. 8 of these 9 divines are called Aedra. Aedra are supernatural or otherworldly entities that exist in the Elder Scrolls games. These 8 are literal gods, supernatural beings with powers that can influence the land of Skyrim and its people. The last of these divines is known as Tiber Septim, or as he is commonly known, Talos. Talos, or Talos, is not an Aedra. He was once the Dragonborn, a hero and saviour of Tamriel, who, upon death, ascended to the heavens and became the god of man and war. But make no mistake, he is as real and powerful as any Aedra. His worship was also banned by the Aldmeri Dominion, or Thalmor, during the Great War, but that is a topic for a separate video. So now you know at least one of these divines, I'll read out the names and responsibilities of the remaining 8 Aedra. You might have heard some of the NPCs in the game mention their names before. Akatosh, the dragon god of time and chief god of the pantheon. Arche, the god of life and death. Dibela, the goddess of beauty and sexual desire. Julianos, the god of wisdom and logic. Kinareth, the goddess of nature, wind and the sky. Mara, the mother goddess and the goddess of love. Stendar, the god of mercy and justice. Talos, or Tiber Septim, as we have already covered, the god of war and governance. And Zenithar, the god of work and commerce. So to summarize, there are 9 divines, or gods of Skyrim. 8 of these are supernatural entities called Aedra, and the last remaining divine was once the Dragonborn named Tiber Septim, who when he died became the god of war and governance known as Talos. Each of these gods has their own backstory and importance, and I will be making videos for each of these gods separately, since I promise to keep these videos short and to the point, the aim of this series. And that's the basic outline of the gods of Skyrim. If you'd like to know more about any of the gods, links to a playlist of my Lore Explore videos will be in the description of this video, or you can click on the annotations on screen right now. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another Lore Explore.